Welcome everyone. In this video I am going to discuss question number 25. So let's move into the problem. So in this problem you are given that function f is analytic in domain D and its modulus value is constant in that domain, and you have to prove that then the given function, that means f is constant in D. Right. So this is a nice property of analytic functions and good question to deal with. So by doing this problem, you can have good understanding about Cauchy-Riemann equations and how differentiability works, right? So let's start the problem. So you have some domain D, right? This is your domain, and what is given if Z is analytic in this domain, right? And also it is given that modulus of Fz is constant, right? So I will take the function Fz as uxy plus ivxy. So instead of uxy, I am going to write u because then it's easy to write. So instead of uxy, I am using u, and instead of vxy, I am using v. Right? So I am using u plus iv. So you have to remember that u is a function of two variables x and y, and also v is also a function of x and y. Right? Right. So it is given that the modulus of function f is constant. Therefore, the square of this f square is also equal to u square plus v square, and this is a constant k, right? So u is a function of x and y, and v is a function of x and y. So what can you tell about dabba f square over dabba x? So that is equal to dabba u square plus v square over dabba x, and this is equal to dabba over dabba x into k, or dabba k over dabba x, and this is 0. So you can say that dabba u square over dabba x plus dabba v square over dabba x equals 0, and if you evaluate partial derivatives, here you have to evaluate dabba u square over dabba x, and u is a function of x and phi. Therefore you can write this as 2u into dabba u over dabba x plus 2v into dabba v over dabba x equals 0. So you will get dabba u over dabba x plus dabba v over dabba x equals 0, right? So I think that part is clear. So, and also I can evaluate dabba f square over dabba y, dabba modulus function square over dabba y, that is equal to dabba over dabba y into u square plus v square. This is equal to dabba over dabba y k, and this is 0, right? So 2u dabba u over dabba y plus 2v dabba v over dabba y is equal to 0, right? So if you divide by 2, you can get u dabba u over dabba y plus v dabba v over dabba y is equal to 0. So I obtained two equations, right? So what is the first one? I obtained u dabba u over dabba x plus v dabba v over dabba x equals 0, right? And also I obtained u dabba u over dabba y plus v dabba v over dabba y is equal to 0, right? So I use the fact that the modulus of, or we are given that the modulus of function f is a constant, and I use that fact to obtain these two equations, right? So I will take this equation as 1 and this equation as my second equation, right? So, and also we know that fz is analytic, right? Fz is analytic in domain D, analytic in D. Therefore, you can say that Cauchy-Riemann equations are satisfied by this function, right? CR equations are satisfied. So therefore, you can recall what are the CR equations. So the first Fz is equals to u plus iv. And first equation is w over w x is equal to w v over w y, and the other Cauchy-Riemann equation is w u over w y is equal to minus w v over w x. So these are the two Cauchy-Riemann equations, right? So now I am going to write this equation 1 and 2. First I will write them in terms of here I am having u w over w x plus v w v over w x. So I am going to write down that in terms of w over w x and w u over w y. Right. So let's look at how to do that one. Right. So for that I have to use first and second equations. So first equation is, so I'll explain here, right? And it's easy. Right. So I know that w v over w x is minus w over w y. So I will insert minus w over w y here. Right. And for this term, I am going to insert w over w x. Right. So if you insert them, you can have u w over w x minus v w over w y equals 0. I will take this equation as 1a. Right. And from the second equation I can have u w over w x plus v w over w x plus v w over here w x, right? Here you have w y equals 0. I will take this equation as 1b, right? So now you can evaluate w over w x and w over w y here w y, right? So if you multiply 1a by u and 1b by v, your w over w y terms gets cancelled and you will get u square plus v square into w over w x is equal to 0, right? And we know that u square plus v square is a constant, and that is my constant k, because this is the modulus square of function f z. So k into w over w x is equal to 0, and I can have w over w x equals 0. So what can you tell about the function u x y? So if you evaluate this function with respect to x, you will get 0. That means this is some function of y. Right? So I can write this function as gy plus k, right? So I don't need to write constant, because constant can be included in this function gy, right? So I think up to that point you have no doubts. So I proved that my function u is gy, right? Right. So I will do another simplification here. I'm going to multiply 1a by v, and I will subtract equation 1 p by u, right? So then what will you get? W over w x terms gets cancelled, and here you will get v square plus u square into w over w y equals 0, and this will give you w over w y equals 0, right? So we know that w over w y also 0, right? So now I am evaluate w over w y both sides, then I will have g dash y, and from here I know that w over w y is equal to 0, right? So I can say that the function g is a constant. So gy is equal to some constant c1. So therefore I can write, I know u, the function uxy equals gy. So therefore I can say that uxy is equal to c1, right? So now I have to evaluate vxy in this way, right? So the same procedure, by using this kind of procedure, I can find vxy also. So to that I will again write down my first two equations. So I know that u into w over w x plus v into w over w y equals 0, and also u into w over w y plus v into here w v w v over w x w u over w y w v over w y equals 0. So these are my first and second equations, right? And also I am having Cauchy-Riemann equations, w over w x equals minus w v over w y, and w over w y equals minus w v over w x, right? So now I am going to remove w over w x and w over w y, right? So instead of w over w x, I am going to insert minus w v over w y. So minus u into w v over w y plus v into w v over w x equals 0. So I will take this as 2a, and here I will get, sorry, there's no minus sign here. Right, here I will have uw over wy, right? So I have to remove u part. Therefore, I will write u into minus dabba v over dabba x plus v into dabba v over dabba y equals 0, right? So this is my equation 2b, right? So as I did in previous case, in this case also you can show that dabba v over dabba x is 0 and dabba v over dabba y is 0. So therefore you can conclude that your function vxy is also some constant function. So I am not going to do this simplification because in previous part I did that. So you can apply that same procedure to this case and you can show that the function vxy is a constant function, right? So now I showed that fz equals ux plus I into vxy, and this is c1 and I into c2, right? So these two are constants, therefore fz is constant in D, right? And also I proved that we know that f dash z is equal to ux plus ivy. Since these two are constants, I into 0 and f dash is 0 in D, right? I think you have got the idea behind this problem, and this is a very good problem to understand Cauchy-Riemann equations and differentiability, right? So I proved that in some domain, if the modulus is constant, then constant and the function is analytic, then that function should be a constant function in that domain. So I am going to stop this video from this point. Again, go through the steps that I have done and try to understand this problem.